many animals are on running springs? I don't even know the answer to that, but we're gonna find out. So we're gonna start over here at the mini farm. The mini farm is a newer addition. So if you don't remember, last year we did this as well. There's a few animals that are no longer with us this year, but then there are quite a few new additions. So let's go ahead and count between all the mini animals and the big animals. And it's just, I don't even know. I think it's for sure over 100. We'll see. We're gonna count along as we do this, okay? So starting off, Miss Regina is number 1. Regina is our 7-year-old mini mare, and George is her British baby. He's number 2, aren't ya? Number 2, George. He's gonna go move to Canada though, so he won't be here too much longer, but he's still number 2 for now.
Who's number 3?
Now, Miss Dolly is number 3. She is our 8-year-old, maybe 9-year-old mini donkey, Jenny. And she had number 4, which is Mr. Pico. Pico is our baby. Pico is our little baby donkey. He's number 4, and he's gonna go live with Nate, who's behind the camera right now, in a couple months. So again, we won't have them for forever, but as of 2024, they're part of the fam. So number 5 is Miss Karen. Now Karen had to have a little body clipping session. She was way too furry at the very end of summer and fall, and it was still like in the 80s, and she was so hot, so she got body clipped, and now it's freaking cold, so she has to wear a blanket. But number 5 is Karen, and she is our 16-year-old mini mare. All the way over. Good job. So 6 and 7 are temporary, okay? And I'll explain the situation. So Sebastian here, he's mine, according to my best friend Rebecca's little girls. So they're getting him for Christmas. He and Squirt, which is Karen's foal from this year, are their Christmas presents. So we have to go deliver them on Christmas Eve, so they wake up to them on Christmas morning. So we're still gonna count them. They're still a part of the family, but they're not gonna be here for very much longer. And Sebastian's not technically mine at all, but according to Rebecca's little girls, I just had an impulse buy and bought another gelding. So we'll go meet Sebastian and Squirt. Squirt was born this year, and all of this color is from the little girls loving on him. Again, they don't know that he's theirs. They just adore him, and they come play with him all the time. So he is now, let's see, how old are you, Squirt? I think he's 9 months old, 8 months old now. Yeah, he's getting on up there, so he'll be a yearling here soon. And then Sebastian, I can't remember if he's 15 or 17, but he's a gelding. He's a mini horse. Sebastian, you pretty boy. Look at his beautiful blue eyes. He's a little crusty right now, but he's just hanging out with Squirt. They're getting along great. Are you his friend? Yes, he is. So numbers 8 through 11 are on this side of the fence. So number 8 is Miss Gretchen right here. We're getting the ice out of your water because it's so cold right now. So Gretchen is an almost 2-year-old mini mare. Look at that blue eye. You're so gorgeous. And then Janice might be a little attitude-y. We'll see if she'll come over. Blanche is number 9. She is my 4-year-old mini donkey, Jenny. And then this is Dorothy. She was a rescue this year. Dorothy is, we checked her teeth. We believe she's a 6-year-old mini donkey, Jenny. We can tell them apart. She's a little bit darker. She has a little bit less light on her face. I've gotten to where like I can tell them apart for sure, but they're a little sassy, so beware. And she's got a little white on her head too. And hello, Janice. So Janice is number 11. Janice is the newest of the mini mares. She is a little sassy, and she loves to boss around Gretchen. They're best friends now, but as long as Janice is the boss. And she's 4, so she's a little bit older than Gretchen. Also, Janice is pregnant. Janice is due in August. She is bred to a really famous mini horse stallion who's a show horse. She's show horse bred as well. And then we don't know if these donkeys are bred. They did have exposure to a jack, so I'm very much thinking that Dorothy is. I haven't had them checked, so we got to do that soon. Dorothy, when I rescued her, had been with a jack up until the point of me rescuing her, and we had her checked immediately, and it said that she wasn't bred. But if he had just bred her within 30 days or 40 days, the exterior ultrasound wouldn't have shown anything. So we got to recheck her. But that belly's quite suspicious. It's quite suspicious, Dorothy. Goaties! Goaties! Come here! I hear them. This will be number 12 through 16. Are y'all coming? Come on! They're letting me down. I thought they would zoom over. Oh, they're coming. They're coming. They're slowly making their way. This black one right here is Bella. Bella is a 2.5-year-old Nigerian dwarf doe. This is my first goat ever. So this is Bella. This is her sister Blossom. Blossom's gone through a little bit of a feral stage, but she's a little bit younger. She's like 1.5 years. Then we got another 2-year-old doe, which is Buttercup, the tan one over there. It's 12, 13, 14, and then Buttercup has 2 daughters. Honey is, let's see, almost 5 months old. So they're twins actually. So Honey and Bee are almost 5 months old, and they're all Nigerian dwarf goats. So that's 12 through 16. Hi, sweetheart. This one's my girl. I raised her in the house. She's my girlfriend. She's my best friend. She's my doggie. Yes, ma'am. And then I did bottle feed this one. So you're also my girlfriend. I love you. This is Honey. I love you, my sweet girl. She's a little porky right now, though. They're all a little porky. You've been eating good. I did not realize we had 16 mini animals at the mini farm. It's a lot. I mean, some of them are leaving very soon, but still. Whew. So this is the freeloader pasture. We're getting into the mares that are not pregnant. These are mares that will be used as resip mares. So this coming year, they will carry for other mares. So this one is Charlotte. Charlotte is number 17. Hi, Honey. She is a 6-year-old thoroughbred mare. We rescued her. You can go watch her rescue video from earlier in the year, or her introduction video. So she's 6. And then back here is Miss Willow. Willow is a 9-year-old thoroughbred mare. Girlfriend, you want to come see us? Again, I got her this year to be a resip. She did not end up being needed this last foaling season, so we'll be using her early in the season. So she's 9. Then where's everybody else? Okay. This dark one right here in the very front, that's Raven. Again, all of these were bought as recips. So Raven is a 7-year-old appendix mare. So she's quarter horse thoroughbred mix.
Hello, Raven.
Hi, girlfriend. Hi, sweetheart. She's such a sweetie. So she's black. She's gorgeous. She gets mistaken for Indy quite a bit. But that's not a bad thing because you're both so pretty. And then number 20 is Maggie, which is this beautiful bay mare right here. She is a 7-year-old thoroughbred. We actually bought her last year in foal. She was carrying an embryo that I purchased. So she had Molly this year, and then was left open. She did not get pregnant again, and so we'll be breeding her as well this coming year. So that's Maggie, number 20. The other 2 horses in here are not mine. They are boarders. So we'll go move to another pasture. But those are the freeloaders. Phoebe's a little skittish. We're gonna count Phoebe. She's a rental. We know how all that goes, okay? So Phoebe is number 21. She is what we believe to be a 6-year-old quarter horse. She's not papered, and she is a resip carrying a baby for an embryo that I bought. So she came from a resip place where, because I bought the embryo from Texas, and so they put it in a resip there and then shipped me the resip. So that's how she came to be. So she's 6. And then Miss Gracie over here. Gracie is a 15-year-old quarter horse mare. We purchased her as basically a trail horse a few years ago, and then we weren't trail riding very much, and so she has been a resip mama to us. So she is carrying a baby for Beyonce, who you'll meet in a little bit. Oh, look at Happy talking to the baby cow. Happy, do you have little cow friends? Oh my gosh, Poppy and Petunia are coming over too. The cuteness, it's literally unmatched. There's got mini cows, a baby cow, a pregnant mama horse. How do you... Oh, the cow went over to see Poppy, and so Happy might get to see it. Happy, do you love your neighbors? And then number 23 and 24 are Annie. So Annie right here is my 9-year-old AQHA mare who is bred. So she's having her own baby. We bred her and raised her. So that's a 2nd generation baby she's carrying. And then Happy here, she had her own baby this year. She's an 8-year-old AQHA mare. She is carrying a baby for somebody else this year. But that's not to say she won't have her own in the future again. So that's 21 through 24. We have some more bred mares, so let's go to a different pasture. Okay, so Bo, he's a little crotchety. He's number 25, which is fitting since he will be 25 this coming year. He is our oldest horse. He is our old gelding. He was born and raised here. He is everyone's favorite. He is the best. So this is Bobo. He is an APHA gelding. Again, we raised him here, so we owned his mama, who has since passed long, long ago. But yeah, Mr. Bobo is number 25. This is the weanling pasture. So number 26 through 28 are the weaners. So this one here is Walter, Wally. You all saw their birth videos this year, so they're all ranging between 8 and 11 months. This here is Molly. Hi, Molly, girlfriend. And then this one here is Daphne. Hi, sweetheart. I'm trying to like not get in on the spicy wire, you know? It's okay. So Molly, Daphne, Wally, 26, 27, 28. So this is Penelope. Penelope is my yearling filly. She is the older sister of Daphne. So she is going to go to training here very soon. So she won't be on the property very much longer, but she is very, very special and I'm super excited for her future and show career. We're going off course. Number 30 is Mr. Salem. Salem is one of the kitties that we got this past summer. So let me think, how old is he? I think he's like 4 months now, 5 months. You big boy. He caught his first mole the other day. Yes, you did. Okay, number 30 is Salem. We found his sister. Okay, we found his sister. This is Sabrina. Sabrina is a lot more lethal than Salem is. She's very friendly, but she wants to be going somewhere. So number 32 is Miss Earlene. She is our first one due in 2025. She's due January 16th. Kennedy. Well, Kennedy wants it to be about her. So Earlene is a 7-year-old quarter horse mare. Kennedy here is a 9-year-old quarter horse mare. So the reason they're in here is because they're off of grass by this point. They are both due in January, so very, very soon. Kennedy, she's also the mother of my young stallion and the daughter of my old stallion. So 34 through 36 are also kind of freeloader mares, but they're actual brood mares. So the first freeloaders I showed you were recips, so they just carry for other mares, whereas these are actual brood mares who are having a break year, or they didn't get pregnant, or they lost their baby or whatever. So there's 3 of them. So they're a little far away. They're a little spicy though, and Nate doesn't like the spicy horses, so that's why we're being a little careful right now. So 34 is Sophie. Hi, Sophie girl. She's a sweetheart. Hello, Miss Ma'am. And then 35 is Indy. So she's this black one right here in the middle. So oh, I forgot to tell you Sophie's stats. Okay, Sophie is a 14-year-old buckskin AQHA mare. And again, she's not pregnant right now, but we hope for her to be very soon. So that's Sophie. Indy, I don't know if you can see her over Sophie, is a 16-year-old thoroughbred mare. So that's her. And then behind her, the big bay mare back there is my 8-year-old bay AQHA mare, Trudy. These are also 2 of our bred mares. We have 8 babies coming in 2025. So these 2 just aren't off of grass yet, and they are hanging out. They're the next 2 due after Earlene and Kennedy. So this one is Ethel. So number 37 is Ethel. Where's your friend? Where's Gingy? Ginger! Well, Ginger should be coming over here because she's usually like a puppy dog, but she's not. We might see if we can go get a different angle, but then we're gonna go over there and she's gonna come over here. Ginger! So Ginger is only 3. I forgot to tell you about Ethel too. Ethel is our 12-year-old AQHA Bay Roan mare. She is carrying for Ginger's mom, actually. So the baby that both Gracie and Ethel are carrying is a full sibling to Ginger. And And then Ginger's having her second baby. So she's gonna be turning 4 in like a month, but she's 3 right now. Hi, Beyonce. So Beyonce is the mother of Ginger. She's the mother of Stevie, who you'll see in a little bit. At the very end, I'm gonna tell y'all the animals that belong to us but are not on the property, the off-property animals. So she's got a couple of babies that are here. She's one of our brood mares. She doesn't have babies for herself anymore. She's retired, but she still hangs out and is just living the life, you know? And she's 13 or 14. I can't remember. So I'm surprised I got a photo of her right now. Darla's very elusive, so I'm surprised we got a little snippet of her. This is Hilda. So number 40 was Darla, number 41 is Hilda. So we do have a pig. Number 42 on the list is Winston. Winston was supposed to be a mini pig, and I think technically he is a mini pig because he's under 300 pounds. But like I was 18 and told that he was gonna stay like 40 pounds, which was a lie, blatant lie by this lady in Alabama, okay? But he is now just catered to. So he is cold right now because it's freezing. So he's just hanging out. We are now on the mini cow segment, which we have some new additions to, which is really fun. So number 43, 44, and 45 are Miss Pearl, Pepper, you little buffalo, and Peanut. Peanut, we gotta see your face. We gotta see it. There we go, Miss Peanut. So these are all mini Highland calves. Now we do have older ones from previous years. So these are in the barn because they want loves. That's why. So these are in the barn. They're still in the bottle and they are getting daily love-ins. But then let's go out to the pasture and meet my yearlings and my 2-year-olds. I don't know if I messed up or not. We should be on number 46. I might have doubled up on a number, not sure. 46 through 50 are the other mini cows. So these two right here are the yearlings. So this little orange one right here is Pumpkin. The little gray one is Posy. This one right here is our 2-year-old Petunia. And then over here, she's coming. Don't you worry. Poppy, come here. Little Poppy. Honey, my big girl. My big girl. My big puppy. My sweetness. Yes, ma'am. Yes, big girl. It's gonna be really fun. So they are gonna be AI'd this year to have babies as 3-year-olds. So really excited to show y'all our first mini calving season next year. Excuse me, see, she's trying to hump her. That means she's coming into heat. So here's the thing with the cows, is that we have a couple of bulls that are not on property. We have quite a few cows, like I think we have over 70. And a few of them have names, a few of them are mine. I'm gonna show you mine specifically, tell you their names, their ages, that kind of thing. Everything else, we're just gonna say the cows. And I'm gonna get a total from my dad. So, I'm very involved with the cows, but they're not all mine, and so they are of Running Springs, but we're not going to go through 70 different black cows. Just saying. We're going to go through like the niche ones that I highlight on social media a lot, and that's it. These are all nice cows. We're not going to get out for the roan ones because they're not very nice, but we're going to get out right now. The red cows and the roan cows are all mine. So we have some more heifers up at a front pasture, but this little one right here is Merida. So that's 51. 52 is her mama, Winona. 53 is her aunt, Mona Lisa. And then Mona Lisa's mama and Winona's mama back there, that red cow, that's Leona. Okay, so that's 54. Number 55 is Bluebell. So Bluebell is my 7-year-old blue roan Simmental cow that I purchased. She's the mother of Bonnie, who is, I believe, a 4-year-old blue roan Simmental. She's over there. I'll drive around. Get off me! So Bonnie's right here. You see her?
Got her.
There you are. Your toupee looks lovely today. this is just a field of the newest babies. So there's actually 2 sets of twins in here. There's a few more babies. Again, like I don't know the total head count. I'm gonna have to get that for at the very end of the video. We're gonna have to go do some math. But these are all my dad's cows. Some of them are resip cows. Some of them are really good cows. So not quite sure of all of them. They look alike. These are our heifers. These are all of our yearlings. They're like 14, 15 months old. So they're going to be bred for the first time in the next month or so. And so they're all Simmental. They're all, or a couple of them are a little bit younger and what we bred. They're my blue roan heifers. And so 3 of them out of this bunch are mine. So one of them being Lucille. So Lucille is a 3rd generation of my cows. So she is a granddaughter of my very first cow, Leona. So this is Lucille. And then this blue roan right here is the one that I purchased in the sale this year. That's Miss Moon Pie. Moon Pie is a granddaughter of Bluebell. I don't own her mama, but I purchased her in the sale because she was a couple generations away with the color, so her genetics were a little bit better. And then this is a daughter of Bluebell. This is Maybell. Maybell was born this past February, so she was born on the property. So really excited about these heifers. I do know a couple of their names. So like this one right here is Lulu. This one right here is Luna. I think that's the only 2 that I know their names right here. But these, so I guess it was 56, 57, 58, 59. Like I said, we're getting a total number at the end. I'm just counting mine first. And I guess now we need to move, we're gonna leave the dog, but we need to do the off-property animals. So let's go to a different location to do that. On top of all the cattle, we also, I think we ended at 59. I actually do have 2 dogs. We're not gonna have time to go get them, but Winnie and Kimmy, we will do photos here of Winnie and Kimmy. They are my loves of my life. So they're my 2 puppies, so that puts us at 60 and 61. So for the rest of my animals personally, we have some horses that are off property. So we'll start with Denver, which is my young stud. First things first, he's a 3-year-old AQHA stallion. And so he is in Texas where he is in training, and he is going to be a stallion and be a breeding stallion this coming year, which is really amazing. So that's Denver, that is 62. And then 63 is Wheezy. Wheezy is a 2-year-old coming 3-year-old appendix filly. So she is half quarter horse, half thoroughbred. So her mom is Indy. And so she is in training as well. We also have Stevie. Stevie is a 4-year-old. She is a full sister to Ginger. She is out of Beyonce and by my stud VS Code Red. So she is in training as well. And then we have Waylon. Waylon is 2 years old. He is coming home for a little bit. He's actually going to go to a friend's house and be a little friend for her gelding because he needed some time away from training. So Waylon is from our mare who passed away this year, Cool, and he's a really special boy. So he is not on property, but we love him still. And then number 66 is Waylon, none other than VS Code Red. VS Code Red is my 17-year-old AQHA stallion, and he is the father of some of my horses. He is the father of 5 of the babies coming up this year. He is absolutely phenomenal, and he is in Texas where he lives and stands as a stallion. So I just talked to my dad on the phone about all of the numbers, but we have to do last but not least, who is a very, very special boy who was born this year, which is Baby 7. Baby 7 is a miracle baby. He was born 2 months premature. He is actually living at UT Knoxville where he is getting the care that he needs, and we were hoping so bad that he comes home in the next month or 2. He is doing so amazingly, so we can't wait to share his journey with y'all here on YouTube with a really long video of his life. We haven't done that up to this point, but it's been extraordinary. So Baby 7, we can't forget him. He is fantastic. He is trucking along and doing amazingly. Do you happen to know off the top of your head how many cows we got? Plus 2, 86. Awesome. Well, thank you. I can't believe it's 153 animals in total. That's insane. Let me know, out of the 153, who's your favorite? If you have one. I mean, you can have multiple, I guess, but who's your favorite? Who do you wish that you saw more of? I can't believe, I don't know how many we had last year, but it was not 153. So I'm hoping we don't go up in numbers too much by next year, but you never know. So hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know if you have any questions. Like and subscribe. Those things help more than you know. just hitting that little like button, hitting that subscribe button, and I will see y'all in the next one.